Hello students, we're back again and we are going to do the MCQs for chapter number 7 from the book Flamingo. This is a very interesting read if you have read it. It will be again in two parts with 20 MCQs each. So this is a part 1. So first MCQ is, what did he present in this book? Varied opinions of civilians, varied opinions of celebrities regarding an interview, varied opinions of politicians, or varied opinions of army men. So we know in this book he has presented varied opinions of celebrities regarding an interview. So that's the correct answer. According to an old saying, what happens when perceptions are made about a person? The original identity of his soul is lost. Person feels happy. Person becomes popular. और person feels irritated. इसका मतलब है कि जब किसी के बारे में ऑलरेडी सब लोग सोचने लगते हैं कि ये बंदा ऐसा है, तो जो उसकी एक्चुअल आइडेंटिटी होती है आदमी की और उसकी खुद की जो एक्चुअल कैरेक्टर होता है वो लॉस्ट हो जाता है. सो ओरिजिनलिटी ऑफ हिज सोल इज लॉस्ट. What do you understand by the expression thumbprints on his windpipes? Creating excessive pressure on vocal cords, creating excessive pressure on and tension for someone, creating excessive pressure on throat, or none of the above. Actually, the thumbprints on his windpipe मतलब किसी का गला घोंट देना या सांस लेने तक की उसको मौका नहीं देना. इसका that means creative excessive pressure and tension for someone. The next one. At what age was Eco's book published? At the age of 25, at the age of 26, at the age of 22, or at the age of 20? And children, the correct answer for this is at the age of 22. Next question. What is the primitive view about being photographed? Part of personality is lost. Person's soul is stolen. Person can be commanded, or all of these. And children, answer for this is all of these. When primitive view about being photographed as part of personality is lost, person's soul is stolen, and person can be commanded. So all of these. Next question. Why do the celebrities feel embarrassed most often? Because of interviewers' gestures, because of question attacks during interviews, or because of interviewers' appearance, or none of the options. So we know, children, when celebrities are interviewed, they are attacked by so many questions. That's the reason they feel embarrassed. So because of question attacks during interviews. Who is the author of the lesson, The Interview? Christopher Priest, J.B. Presley, Christopher Sylvester 1959, or Alfred John Churchill? Answer is Christopher Sylvester 1959. Next question. What does writing novels on Sundays signify? Writing novels his passion, writing novels his interest, writing novels his need, or writing novels his casual job. So whenever you do something, maybe on weekends or just once in a day or once in a week, so it is more of a casual job for someone. So इसका मतलब है कि आपका कोई प्रोफेशन नहीं है, it's a casual job. Next question. What satisfied Umberto's taste for narration? Was it interviews, children's works, stories, or novels? This is an important MCQ, children. So remember, it is novels. Next MCQ. What does Naipaul present in his travel books? His feelings, impression of the country of his ancestors, that is India, his feeling about interviews, or none of them? Answer is Naipaul presents in his travel books the impression of the country of his ancestors, that is India. Next question. What are some of the positive traits of the interviews? Useful medium of communication, brings out the truth and gives vivid impression of contemporaries, helps finding hidden talents, or all of these. So we know, children, whenever we listen to an interview, it is a useful medium of communication for the people who is being interviewed with the general population, and it also brings out the truth and also helps in finding hidden talents. So it is all of these. Next question. What was distinctive, special about Eco's academic writing style? His interrogative style, his monotonous unrealistic style, fictitious or imaginative style, or his realistic narrative style with trial and errors. So the distinctive special about Eco's academic writing style was his realistic narrative style with trial and errors. How does Umberto Eco find so much time to write so much? Using his family time, using empty spaces like his free times, like waiting for someone, break time, etc., or using his office time, or using early morning time. So the question is, Umberto Eco कितना time कहाँ से निकालता है इतना सब लिखने के लिए? Normal काम भी करता है बाकी. तो how does he do it? He uses his empty spaces in free times, like waiting for someone, break time. जहाँ पे भी उसको खाली समय मिलता है, he starts writing and uses that time. The interview has been taken from which book? Features for Vanity Fair, Christopher's Introduction to the Penguin Book of Interviews, The Name of the Rose, or none of them. And this is also an important question. You should remember the name. The name of the excerpt has been taken, the interview, from Christopher's Introduction to the Penguin Book of Interviews. Let's go to the next one. At what age did he start writing novels? At the age of 50, at the age of 57, 55, or at the age of 52? This is also an important MCQ, children. So at what age did he start writing novels? At the age of 50. Let's go to the next one. Why do most celebrity writers despise being interviewed? Because they don't like journalists, their privacy is hurt, or unwarranted intrusion in their life, or none of these options. So we know most of the celebrity writers, despise being interviewed because of unwarranted intrusion, unnecessary उनकी private lives में intrude नहीं होना चाहते. Next question. What is the reason for huge success of the novel, The Name of the Rose? Metaphysics and medieval history period used, detective style and theology, mystic, or all of these? Because of all of these reasons, it was a successful novel. So children, we know the novel, The Name of the Rose, had all this. So answer is all of these. Let's go to the next question. What does V.S. Naipaul feel about interviews? Horror, wounded, happy, or none? Actually, V.S. Naipaul feels very wounded about the interviews. Next question. What in today's world our main source of information is? Social media, newspapers, interviews and interaction, or short screens? Although all of them are our source of information, but main source of information as per this lesson is interviews and interactions. And children, this is the last MCQ for the part 1. I will be publishing the part 2 as well very soon. So the question is, what days did he use to write novels? Every evening, Saturday night, Friday night, or Sundays? And I think we have covered this in the MCQ. It is Sundays. Thank you, children, and best of luck for your exams.